Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Ayoto Corporation video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at MirrorMoon EP from Santa Ragione. I'm really not sure how to pronounce that, actually. The game is $10 on Steam, and it's going to be coming to Ouya soon. And, I'm going to just put a disclaimer out there now. This game is very definitely not for everyone. It's about solo discovery and adventuring. And I guess I should actually show you what it's like first. So, this is the main game screen. It doesn't explain itself at all. You'll notice there's a whole bunch of different switches around here. So I can push different things and different stuff happens. I can do that. Get a little light switch, turn stuff on. Over here, get a button that I don't know what it does. And here we've got the Ayoto gaming system. I'll get to that later. First I'm going to mute things. Okay, so as I said before, this game is very definitely not for everyone because it never explained itself. It's really easy to get lost because, as I'll show you, yeah, there we go. This is how the game plays. As you see up there, that's the MirrorMoon. When I move up there, things occur. You can see what's going on because it's a mirror of the world I'm standing on. And I can see that there's a couple objects in the ground. So I go, I wonder what that is. Right in front of me, there's some sort of pyramid thing. And if I walk over there, I can grab this thing, which now gives me the ability to move the moon around. So I can see over there is some sort of big pillar thing. Now I'm going to walk over this way. Also, one thing that kills me is because you use the mouse to move the moon around, it has no mouse control for looking around. That's not really a major thing, just kind of a small gripe I've got. Okay, so there we go. So now I've got this thingy on my... I can't really show it around. Now I've got this thingy on my arm. There we go. Which allows me to shoot light beams at the moon. And in doing that, little beams of light show up on the moon where I'm standing. For example, if I do that, boom, right there. This is basically what amounts to a tutorial. It's a single-player mode where you have to figure out what on earth is going on at any given time. It never explains itself, you just have to discover what you're supposed to do on your own. Now, just so I don't give away all the puzzles, because it's also basically demoing puzzles for you to use, I am going to skip ahead here, once I find where I put the moon. Where'd it go? I think it's over this way. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna leave you with this. You can actually move the moon because there's a couple things that can only be seen during the day, as you can see right there. So I'm gonna skip ahead here, and so you figure out the puzzles yourself instead of me telling you what to do. And I will come back shortly. Okay, so welcome back. I've solved a couple more of the puzzles, and now this is basically the end of the tutorial, which is also the only real bit of story that is explicitly stated for you, because as I said before, the game is about discovery. There's no point in discovering the story if it tells you everything. I have a terrible headache. The bridge must be a miscalculation of the boatswain. Despite my growing comprehension of her work, every configuration on compatible planets seems like a random model grafted onto a problem that is too complex. I can only hope that things will be different when I reach the anomaly. And that's basically all you get. That is the story. I have no idea what it means, but apparently there is a story. It's like a strange sort of what is going on in this universe story where nothing really makes sense and you have to piece it all together. Some people are going to dig that. Other people, not so much. So let's see here. Let's go to JTI 75. I'll show you a random planet. Which one of these does that thing? No, wait. There we go. So there is actually travel time involved in this whole thing. Like you can see on the star map here, I'm moving towards this planet. And it'll take me a couple seconds before I actually get there. So let's chat. How was your day? Was it good? Did you have a good Columbus Day? Or if you don't celebrate Columbus Day, did you have a good normal Monday? Have anything good to dinner? Did you watch that show? Oh, never mind, we're here. Okay, so I will now hop into this planet. I think I pressed the button. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this is a randomly generated planet. All the planets in the systems are randomly generated, except for a couple, which are like main story, massive air quotes there, main story like mission hubs, I guess. It's not really a good way to describe it. But basically, every planet will have some sort of combination of different puzzles that was found on the main tutorial planet. Sometimes it'll be really simple and you'll have to walk forward a few steps and then you'll have solved the planet. Sometimes it can be ridiculously difficult because you'll have to walk around in circles for hours trying to figure out what to do. Let's see what kind of planet this is. Okay, so now I can move the moon around. So, okay, there is 2 structures on the planet. So I'll turn this way and see what this thing is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I can move the moon. Excellent. But first, what was that thing? It was over this way. So yeah, you can get lost while exploring these planets, but they're not very big, so it's not as if you're going to spend hours circling the same area over and over again. You'll eventually find something even if you don't look for it. And this seems to do nothing. So I can only assume this goes later on in the puzzle sequence. Where the hell did I leave the moon? There it is. Okay. So what happens if I make a day on this? Well, for starters, it would appear that there's a new structure on the planet. And those things are blinking. I think I came this way for it. Actually, let me see where I am on here. No, I want to go this way-ish. Yeah, there they are. Okay, nothing there. Good to know. I think I want to go this... No, the other direction, because... Yeah, this direction. And that should take me to whatever that is. Oh, yeah, that solves the puzzle. At the end of each level is one of these spheres where you pick up the sphere and you basically own the planet. So I can leave this here now, but... Oh, it's drifting. No, it's not drifting. That's odd. But still, I wonder what this thing is. Let me try turning around and heading back that way. Because that was a very odd thing. Just sits there. Generally speaking, every planet will have some sort of structure that does something. Oh well. I guess I will just claim the planet and show you what it means to claim a planet. Doo-doom. So let's call this one Ayoto Corp. Yay! So now I've claimed a planet. And that planet will be seen by everyone outside. Like, this is what amounts to a multiplayer mode. This thing, I just captured I basically own this star now, and I've called it Ayoto Core. That is essentially what amounts to multiplayer in this game. Now, some people are going to dig that, again, because it gives the sense that there's this big, wide universe where you're the only one in it. Or are you? Because there's a lot of planets that are named. Why did those people go there before? Who knows? So, yeah, that's going to be really appealing to some people. Other people, not so much, because they're going to want more traditional multiplayer where you actually play with someone. There's also no real way to bookmark planets. So if I were to, say, leave this system, fly to the other end of my universe, and try and find it again, I will probably never manage it. Like, I will never be able to find this star ever again unless I had some sort of bookmark, which, again, may be one of these buttons. I have no idea. This game does not explain itself in any way whatsoever. Now, a couple of good things about the game is that the art style is really clear, so you have an idea of what you're doing at every given time. The tutorial is kind of well-paced, so you'll be able to figure out what you're doing if you just think about it long enough, which is actually kind of nice, because there's a lot of games which just hold your hand the whole way through, not even in the tutorial. So it's nice to give something that sort of challenges your way of thinking and forces you to teach yourself how to play the game instead of being taught how to. And again, there is a story underneath everything. It's your job to find it out. I have no idea what it is. I've been looking. I cannot find it. So that's a thing. So anyway, the game is $10 on Steam. I highly recommend you go check it out, if for no other reason than it looks interesting, and you can name stars for a fraction of the price of the International Star Registry. That's what it is. Which costs like $50 for a star. So save a bunch of money. Buy this, $10, get a star. Problem solved. Anyway, this has been Ayoto Corporation. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.